Alright, 5th grade, welcome to Win Time Day 4. We're still talking about maps here. Today what we're going to do though is we're going to start getting ready for a short project that we're going to start next week on Monday. But today I want to kind of start thinking about what's going to be in this project. Alright, now, let me get this box out of here. So, what we're going to be doing is this final project. You know, we've been talking about maps. We've been looking at a lot of different kinds of maps. Maps at different parts of the world, the different parts of a map. Maps that are important to you, places that are important to you. So what we're going to be doing to wrap it all up is we're going to be doing an art project about a map. Okay? Now, it's going to be a little bit different because it's not going to be some boring plain old map that you usually can think of. What we're going to be doing is doing a perspective drawing and turning it into a map. Okay? Now, first, let me show you a couple different perspective drawings. So what I'm going to show you right here are a couple different pictures of what your map is going to look like. Okay? So these are perspective drawings. Okay? What a perspective drawing is, it makes it look like your paper is in 3D. All right? So you can see some of these here. Some of these are very intense. Like these, we probably won't, unless you're an incredible artist. This perspective drawing is very complex. Something like this is more of like what we're going to be doing, all right? And we're going to turn this into a map, okay? So, what's going to happen is right down the middle of your map that we'll create, we'll start making it on Tuesday, is going to be a road, okay? Now, the road that you are going to be putting in the middle of your map is going to be your street, your home street, and your house is going to be somewhere on the side over here, okay? I will show you more about how to do this next week, but the first thing that we need to do is I need you to think about, if this is your street right here, what are other things that you are going to put on your map? Okay, so what we're doing today is we're thinking about when we're creating this sort of a map right here that's kind of in 3D, right? What are the things that you are going to put on your map? Okay, so the first thing is obvious, what we put in the middle. My street. My street, right? So your street that you live on, that's the first thing that's going to go on your map. The second thing that you are going to do, of course, is your home, right? Those are two things that are going to be on every single person's map. The third thing that you are going to be on your map, all 6 of the totals, okay? We're going to put all 6 of the totals, right? The title, the orientation, the date, the author, the legend, the scale. Then 4 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These last 6 things, it's up to you. What do you want to put on your map? All right. Are there other things that you would like to put? Maybe there's a park by your house that you're going to be able to put on your map. Maybe you're going to put your friend's house that lives down the street. Maybe some really cool tree that you and your siblings climb in. It's up to you. What are the last things that you are going to put on this 3D map that we are going to create next week? All right. So we can do a couple different things. This one is pretty basic, all right? This one's pretty hard to do, but some of these, though, we can do, right? We can do something like this is pretty easy. This one here is pretty easy, okay? There's a lot of different things that we can do to create this 3D map, and we'll talk about kind of starting this next week. But today, like I said, what you're doing is you're thinking about what are the things that are in your neighborhood, on your street, that you might want to put on your map, okay? Now, you can be really zoomed in, like this one. See how you're very close to all of the buildings? Or you can be zoomed out like this one. You see that? How we can see way more things, okay? This one actually has 2 streets. So whatever you want to do, you're going to put on your 3D map. You're going to put on this slide here. And then once you're all done, you can turn this in. Miss V will be in the Google Meet if you have any questions. Otherwise, that is what we're doing today. We're planning what's going to be on our map. Next Monday, we are going to start kind of putting this together, getting some ideas, and we're going to start creating it. All right? If you have any questions, ask Miss V, and she will be able to help.